So you guys know how there's this little wonderful toxicity world that some people live in, and some people just don't know how to actually, you know, handle their anger or much less treat other people in certain circumstances. Yeah, welcome to the fucking real world. Unfortunately, this has been a problem that's been dealing in the gaming community for the longest time. Now, before I get on to this topic, I'm just gonna put the little disclaimer out there. This isn't calling anybody out in specific terms. This isn't to offend anybody. This is just simply my take on the situation. Now, with that out of the way, let's get right into this. So the other day I was playing, you know, League of Legends, I was playing Killing Floor, and I was playing some, you know, online games by myself, just, you know, having a grand old time. But what's quite interesting, it was the fact that when I got in some of these games, you know, you're always going to be matched with somebody that's either a little bit better ranking than you, somebody that's a little ranking than you. Everything is kind of based on ELO these days, and even if you, or some kind of ranking or ELO type of basis, they'll put you in with other players that meet your, you know, your status zone. But regardless, it was kind of interesting because, as we know, League community has always been a toxic community from, I feel like, the beginning of League. Since I started playing League, I started playing since season 2, so that takes me back. But still, it's not even just about the League community. I've noticed this on a lot of first-person shooter games, down from Call of Duty. I think that's what makes me hate Call of Duty the most these days, but we'll get into that in a minute. What was interesting about this was the fact that somebody just joined a game, you know, we're all just enjoying ourselves, nobody talked in the lobby, which was cool and all. We're talking about League of Legends here, and, you know, we started playing the game. All of a sudden our top lane just starts feeding, and they said, sorry guys, you know, I'm shit, you know, it's been a while since I played and whatnot. That's understandable. You know what? Not everyone's gonna wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm gonna give it my fucking best. I'm gonna, you know, play the fucking best game ever. I'm gonna be LCS stuff. Not everyone's gonna wake up in the morning and fucking play like that. Come on, let's use a little common sense here. I know I'm getting a little heated about this subject, but the individual that went out and said, you're a doggone piece of shit, I hope you end your life. Now, that is word for word from what I read on this chat. I kind of ignored it because I was like, oh, it's just another toxic user, it's nothing to get into about. Now, as we progressed on playing, it was about 20 minutes into the game, and then the user continuously started giving this the other individual, the guy that's not playing too well, more death threats. Now, what doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever is the fact, alright, you already insulted the guy for being shit. The guy took it like a champ, alright? He obviously acknowledged that he's bad, he's not doing very well this game, and he apologized for that. Quite honestly, that is more than fucking enough for me to say, you know what? Shit happens, man. Not everyone's gonna have a great game, and that's understandable. But for fuck's sake, you literally wasted 5 full fucking minutes typing to this poor individual, letting them know that today you waking up was not gonna be a good day on playing League, and that's what doesn't make any sense. How do you fucking wake up in the morning, afternoon, night, whatever fucking time of the day it is for you? How do you wake up and feel the acknowledging need to go and insult an individual to a full extent where it doesn't even, where it just became not even a matter of anymore? Like, it doesn't even matter to the point. Now, I'm nobody to come over here and say I'm not hypocritical. I flamed the shit out of people before too. That's before I started YouTube, and that's before I even had a brain cell or two, and or even learned how to handle my anger, how to handle my toxicity. Nowadays, fuck, don't get me wrong, I still get toxic in games, but that's normal. That is common gaming rage, and that's completely different from this kind of toxicity that I'm getting into. Ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm getting very flamed about this situation, but rightfully fucking so. I just don't understand why individuals need to go completely out of their way and carry on the whole conversation of where, you know, that an individual needs to just quit life, quit fucking playing, just stop, you know, playing video games altogether and just end your fucking life. Honestly, I get it. I totally get the fact that when someone pisses you off, you've been having a few bad games, you know, you're just adding another one to the, you know, the shit end of the stick. I understand that. Not everyone is gonna have a great day, and not every day is gonna be the best fucking gaming day of your life. Skill does come into a massive play. I get that. I'm no fucking massive skill player. I'm nobody that's a professional gamer. I'm just some dumbass that likes to make YouTube videos and play video games and have a grand old time. I totally get that. But when you start getting into the individuality of where people in general, when you go out and start attacking people for just because you were just having a really bad day, I don't think that gives you the right in general. Now, this is totally different when it comes to, you know, like a hacker or so, like we talked about last week, or not last week, but a few videos ago, when they jump into games and start ruining for you. Here's another thing to add to that, to this topic, is the racial slurs. Here's what I don't get. Why does calling somebody, we're just gonna use letters here because obviously we cannot use racial slurs on here because we are a Christian channel. But when I out of nowhere, I got called a N-word. Now, obviously for you, those that have seen my videos, they obviously know I'm a little Hindu. Well, I'm not Hindu, but I'm brown, I'm Indian, I have Indian, you know, descent in me. You know, which is quite not understandable because, you know, it's like, how are you gonna call me a race that I'm not? But okay, I'll take it, whatever, you're just you're just a baby raging little bitch. That's understandable. Now that's toxic alone, it's just saying that back to the individual, but I kind of let these things slide off because I don't really take them on in the first place. But this individual that continually just kept going at me, he's like, you should end your life, you're absolute dog shit, blah blah blah. It's like, you know, I don't get hurt by these sort of things, and quite honestly, it's not like, yes, we're all victims of, you know, being called names at one point in our lives. Honestly, this did not bother me directly. What bothered me is when you started bothering other individuals. I'm not trying to sit here and play the superhero or anything. I just think it's a little insensitive to go out of your way and literally for full 5 fucking minutes flame somebody and let them know that they really don't have a will to live. Listen, everybody has a fucking will in this world. Regardless if you're a piece of shit, or regardless, you got some kind of use in this world, unless you're a pedophile, in that case, just fuck off. But still, aside from all that, you guys really need to, for the toxic users out there, take a step back, relax. It's just a game, guys. Come on, your life doesn't depend on it. Trust me. If your life really depended on it, trust me, you wouldn't be playing just a common game in general. You would move your way up in this world, and you would definitely get yourself into the more pro player use. But ladies and gentlemen, I've got this video going on way too long enough. I've been all over the place. I just felt like I wanted to get this off my chest, just because for the poor individuals out there that keep getting flamed, don't worry. There are always genuine good people out there. Not everybody is a toxic piece of shit. I totally understand that. And like I said before, I used to be a toxic piece of shit at one point, but then you stop to realize, hey, why hurt somebody when they haven't done shit to you? You see what I mean? It doesn't add up. Equality is a massive thing to play in this world, and especially when fucking girl gamers come into play. God bless your goddamn souls, ladies out there. That lady gamers, God bless your fucking souls, man. If you guys, as soon as you open up your mic, God, man, boys will flood in on your DMs like goddamn crazy. But that's for a different topic for a different day, lads and lassies. This is me, Alex. I'm gonna end this this video off on where it is. I don't want to keep it going on too much. But moral, the whole point I'm getting on to, what do you guys think about toxicity? Do you think it's fair? Do you think there is a time and place for it? I believe there is a time and place for proper toxicity. In certain circumstances where if you're out-toxicing the toxic user, if that makes sense. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Is it fair? Do you think it's even right to be toxic to other users? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is me, Alex. I hope you guys like what you saw. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I hope to see you guys in the next discussion time.